Hello everyone, I am Dandalia, the Dandelion Vtuber, and today we are continuing our journey in the Raven Remastered. I'm really excited and it's been a long time, but I'm happy to be back. So I've been going through it. To explain my absence, I've been going through it. Not to start things off on a sour note, but to be completely honest, my dog passed away in January, and that dog was a dog I loved very, very dearly, and it started a bipolar flare-up at that time, and I didn't start really getting better until mid-March, where I felt like I could come back and stream again. And that's really depressing. So why don't I sidle into a dream I had? Anyway, I had a dream the other day where it was just a checklist that I had and plans to do this thing. I was in Hollywood looking for a man with the biggest feet. And I was walking around with a checklist that was as follows. Number 1, find a man with the biggest feet. Number 2, suck him off, in parentheses, important. Number 3, find a Sasquatch costume. 4, find a green Speedo with a alien on it, alien print. And then number 5, what was it, number 4 and number 5? Next, knee-high go-go stripper boots with platform heels. Go to Area 51. And then starred multiple times. Profit. Take that what you will. At the very least, I have strange dreams. Let's get back on that boat to Cairo, shall we? Now, it has been quite a long time, but as far as I can remember, the last thing that we were doing was investigating the murder of the beloved Baroness, or at least the beloved Baroness in my eyes. And I believe we had just interviewed this guy.
He can't have anything to do with the murder. When we heard the shot, he was in the custody of Constable Oliver, and I hardly think the two of them are working together.
Oh, have I examined this?
Did the shooter just want to intimidate me? Or maybe he needed the bullet?
Maybe he did. Going and doing the rabid fly approach. Anything clickable? Anything at all? I'll walk this way and see what I get. I don't think the car was always here.
It must be uncomfortable traveling like that, even if you're as young and slim as our guest in the cell over there.
I don't know. Some people find it quite nice to have their face full of a chest. But I think we're talking about... But we all know that I'm talking about a different kind. Let's see. Scanning. Nope.
Maybe I won't get another chance to look around the cargo hold. I must try to find out who was responsible for the shot.
Okay. When and how, why did I get a slingshot?
Can't see anything. If the bullet is still stuck in the wood, it's too deep to reach with my fingers.
Okay, so let's get some tongs.
No, the bullet hole is too small for the tongs.
Bullet. Alright. I got a screwdriver.
Well, I think the bullet is still in the wood.
Just don't mind me messing up a crime scene.
I'm not a weapons specialist, but at first sight I'd say that this bullet looks exactly the same as the one Dr. Gebhardt gave me for Legrand. That would mean that the murderer also fired a shot here in the cargo hold before the murder. But why? Did they just want to make sure the old guns still worked? Or was it something else? And did the bullet really come from the same gun? I can only check that in Legrand's cabin.
Oh. There's not a lot I remember about this. Because I did play a portion of this in the past. The original game, not the remastered version. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to a puzzle if I remember what I think it is. I know.
He could be responsible for the bump on the back of my head. And maybe he also stole some things from the buffet. But he's no criminal mastermind. What a pity.
Buffet.
I expected more from this interrogation. Legrand can try his luck with him.
Just double. Okay, maybe they'll let me. Okay, so it's actually letting me leave. Hi.
That takes the biscuit.
I noticed that the door was unguarded. I just wanted to make sure that everything was all right.
Tell it to Legrand. He's expressly forbidden anyone to speak to the witness before he does.
I mean...
All right, let's go to Legrand and tell him what happened. You fell asleep and then you left the door unguarded. Well, are we going?
No, but don't try it again.
Of course not.
Poor guy. Oh, they left her with the same idle animations. See, she's laughing to nothing. Oh, goodness. She has the demons. The demons speak to her.
The constable is battling exhaustion. For his sake, I hope he wins. He can't expect any leniency from Legrand.
I have items in my inventory that I don't remember picking up. But then again, maybe I did pick them up and I just forgot. Who knows? But anyway. They said something from... that I need something from Inspector Legrand's office, so that's where we'll go. Hey, dude. Hello, Butler. Goodbye, Butler. He kind of reminds me of, like... The Butler kind of reminds me of, like, the way people draw monkeys in cartoons sometimes.
The lock isn't especially secure. I should be able to open it with the wire from the cargo hold.
Please have changed the puzzle in the remake. Please have changed the puzzle in the remake. Please have changed the puzzle in the remake. Please. Okay. You didn't change the puzzle. Okay. 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 Welcome to the stream. This might be all it is. Okay, I'm gonna right here, and then I'm gonna put my finger. Wait, I need to do that for this too. I'm using my finger as a measurement. I'm going back and forth between this here and this with my finger to kind of get like a good like idea of like the distance maybe. Oh gosh. And then, oh goodness gracious. And the thing is, guys, this puzzle's randomly generated. No. This puzzle's not good. It's pixel perfect. All right. Okay. So I didn't... How does this even work? Because I need to get all the bobbins. Did I... All right. Okay. Because I gotta get them all up. So the lower ones need to be higher. Bring that one up. Okay. This one needs to be brought up. This one needs to be brought up. This one. All right, I'm gonna work each pin a little bit at a time. Starting with this one. Right, this one might be this one's too high. I think they did fix this a little bit. I think. Because it seems systematically easier. Oh, I think that it gave you the ability to like, instead of having to rebend everything, to like do it pin by pin like I'm doing now. So this one needs to be way up. I'm gonna try putting it higher. Oh, that's too high, I think. Next, this one. Need to move this one, I think. Put that one up. Which pin was that? Which pin was that? Okay. The little one needs to be made bigger. I think. Let's put it right here. Alright, so it's not unlocked. So that means that there isn't a threshold that I need to be matching. Is the goal to make all of them go all the way up? Is that the goal? Or is it to put all of the gold parts so that they're level? So that they're outside of the tube, outside of this tube here? Is that the main goal? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm gonna raise everything just a little bit. This is some really, really stretchy wire. Really stretchy. Okay, so I'm gonna raise everything a little bit more. So I'm gonna go first with thinking that what I need to be doing is getting everything out of the tube. Because that's what's done in, like, Morrowind or whatever. Okay, so I need to raise that one specifically. This one and that one. And that one, apparently. And then I'll find out exactly what I'm supposed to do, because... that didn't do it.
I'm out of practice.
Why do you have practice for that?
The lock isn't especially secure. I should be...
Alright. Alright, if I keep struggling, then I'll look up exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And I may do that already. I may do that already. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna have a bite of a raisin while I stare at this. Give it the stink eye. As if that's going to make it better. Like, I can clearly see that there's different sizes here. And I'm not supposed to get them all the way out of the tube. It makes me think that what I need to be doing is lining up this line with something. Am I lining that up with the tube? Or am I lining it up with this black line here? Is there a threshold? What is it? What is it? You know? Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. I don't really know what to do right now. But we'll see. Okay. Oh dear. So I'm gonna go back to doing what I was trying to do earlier. All right, let's see. Where does this go? Okay. So that's that there. And then... because it's so small, I need to be making it higher. Higher than this one. I think. Not that high. Bringing it over. I will accept... you know what? To save time, I'm going to look up what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. So that's what we gonna do. Raven Remastered. Lock picking. So you have to push the silver pins up till they are on one line at the bottom. The gold pins have to be pushed to the bottom line. So I have to make it look like this. This is what I'm going for. Wait, that's not it. What? That doesn't seem right. That's what I have. Because, okay. Oh, it is the silver block that's wrong. Okay. I need to get the silver out while keeping the gold in. Like that? Okay. I was pushing too much out. Things that you can say about video games that you can't say about this. Just scoot myself over. Alright. No, I have to do that for all of them. I think he only replicated like one pin. I think I'm hearing like one of the pins unlocking. It needs to be just a little bit higher. And thank you guys for tuning in and staying, watching me just like meticulously move this pin around. Okay, and this one's only a small bit, I think. Yeah, this one's only like a little bit small one. I didn't make it big enough, it's too small. Too small. Okay, next is this one, and it needs to be like half a cent. What is it? Like half a centimeter? It's all so small. This one, really small. And then the other one is as big as the other thingy. Alright, let's try this. I made them too small. I need all of the silver out. Kind of making a noise that indicates that... Yeah, sorry, I got distracted a moment by the little, it has like a little sound that almost sounds like it's unlocking. And so I was like, did I succeed and not know it? I think most of these are fine. These aren't like flush. So maybe I just need to raise them just like a smidge. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So...
There we go.
It's like it's like Inspector Legrand is just like already in there. I mean, you checked the other doors, but you didn't check the one you're going into. I'm in Inspector Legrand's office.
A lock, master, and son. Tough to crack. If I wanted to steal the eye, I'd concentrate on getting the 3 keys.
Can I examine the lamp?
Neatly folded and unused. Legrand hasn't slept since we cast off, nor on the train.
That's no good. You have to take care of yourself.
Legrand must have taken and developed the photos himself. He even made copies and enlargements. He seems to be prepared for everything, with access to more resources than a normal detective. Another alarm. It was tripped at some point, but there's no way to determine when. A microscope. Looks like the one that Lutz Reichinger uses in his pharmacy, just more modern. Legrand's file on the Raven. Centimeters thick, but totally useless. We're not dealing with the Raven. Why can't he see that? Our man is ruthless, a bomber, and quite probably a murderer. There's nothing written on the bottle. I suppose it's some sort of stimulant, legal or not. Legrand has been awake for at least 30 hours straight, maybe more.
He needs to go Betty Boo. Inspector Legrand needs to go Betty Boo. He not thinking straight, he need nap nap.
This file belongs in a museum. It's history. The inspector should concentrate on the present.
Forensics box, that sounds cool.
A masterpiece. Forensic teams use kits like these. They're placing increasing importance on the preservation of evidence.
I love the question mark
but
there.
Not in Switzerland yet. It's a small lab used to conduct simple analysis on site.
Oh. Fancy.
Smells like chemicals. Legrand probably developed the photos in here.
Smells like chemicals. He was probably smoking weed.
There are still fragments of the syringe that the inspector broke in the sink. Why is he pushing himself like this? Even if he catches the Raven, is it worth ruining his career and his health?
No, it's not. But maybe it's his own peace of mind. I'm glad that the wire puzzle was not nearly as much of a pain in the ass this time as it was last time. I spent, when I was playing the original version of this game, I didn't finish it by the way, but I spent about an hour and a half. And I think part of that was that I didn't know that by grabbing the wire you could like pull it back out and tinker with it. So I was like pressing the escape key and trying again and again and again, completely over, and trying to figure it out by sight and measurement. And that was awful. It was plain awful. Oh, I probably need to manually put
There's nothing on the slide, and therefore nothing to see.
Point and click adventure games speak for put bullet on slide.
Okay. I need the second bullet for a comparison.
Is the bullet on the desk? Oh, hello, FT Wastes. Feels like forever since I've been here. Me too. Me too. I've been doing better. Life kinda came for my kneecaps a bit. Life felt like it tried to reach my heart through my kneecaps, and I had to take a break to put myself back together. But I'm finding that doing streaming like this is actually... I needed to come back. It feels like a breath of fresh air to be back. So, I'm looking for the bullet. Extra bullet. He says he needs the other bullet for comparison.
If everything goes according to plan, the first time this monster is opened will be in the museum in Cairo. Fingers crossed.
And how are you, FT Wastes? Hope you're doing good. Am I supposed to find the other... Look at the other photos. Maybe there's a photo of the other bullet.
Must have taken them yesterday at the crime scene. This photo provides an overview of the crime scene. Shot in her sleep. She didn't feel a thing. She went to sleep and never woke up. Yes, that's how we found her yesterday, I think. I wasn't really myself at the time. Yes. The bed, the blood spot. The
Why do you
spot on
use
the
weed?
sheet is much bigger than the one on the mattress. There's blood on the blanket as well. A lot of blood, I'd say.
I'm glad you're doing better and happy to see you again. Thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Let's see.
A rough diagram of the ship. Legrand marked the Baroness's cabin. Seems like he didn't turn up anything else of note.
I mean, he's running on 30 hours. Oh, like, haven't slept in 30 hours. I can't imagine how he... Sorry, I have raisins. Dandy, chew. Chew, Dandy. Well, basically, the inspector is running without sleep for 30 hours. Like, of course at this point, like, it's going to be sloppy. He's just like, what on earth gave him the idea that this was going to be a successful endeavor? Going back to doing the fly method. There's no images of the bullet over there. Did he perhaps throw it in the garbage? No. And it won't let me into the bathroom, so... I'll examine the... Oh, you doing well? And you're welcome. That's good.
I can't put the pillowcase under the microscope, but I don't need to. The burn marks are visible to the naked eye.
I guess since it's the 50s, he's not gonna, like, look at him. Does he have, like, an audio tape reel thingy in here that I can listen to? No? Highlight all current hotspots. Nothing. Okay. I'll open the notebook. Let's see. Gunshot in the cargo hold. Someone fired a gun in the hold. Who fired, who they were aiming at, and why? All questions I cannot answer. Whoever it was, they shot at a crate. So the bullet wasn't meant for me. And the bullet was still stuck in the wood. So it wasn't about the bullet either. That's a horrible, like, representation of his accent. But it doesn't, the dialogue doesn't feel right unless there's something there. When I'm just reading it, it just doesn't feel like him. The Baroness was murdered while Legrand, Constable Oliver, and Dr. Gebhardt Also, there'd be a heck of a delay for chat. Hopefully not too much. Let me test this here. The Baroness was murdered while Legrand, Constable Oliver, and Dr. Gebhardt were searching for the shadow that the constable spotted. We heard the shot, and moments later we were at the Baroness's cabin. The door was locked from the inside, and the Baroness was dead. She was lying on her bed in a pool of blood. Dr. Gebhardt pronounced her dead, but couldn't say anything further about the circumstances. According to Dr. Gebhardt, the Baroness was shot in the heart at close range. A single shot. She died instantly. Was the Baroness drugged before she was murdered? She was quite unsteady and seemed very drowsy when we met her on the stairs. Oh, fine. Now it's immediate. Yeah, it might have just been that if you're talking about how quick it was for me to read it, it may have been that since I was reading the other thing that I didn't get to you in time. I'm sorry. That's a nice picture. Pretty boats and stuff. I like the way the light kind of is going and reflecting off the waves, that orange. That's nice. I'm gonna see if I can walk this way and see if I can... No. Oh, it's gonna let me leave. Oh, no. I meant from when I sent it here and when it appears in your chat on screen. Ah, okay. You know what? I bet the doctor has the other bullet because the other bullet is in the Baroness.
Dr. Gebhardt closed the curtains from inside, which was the right thing to do. Who'd want to be greeted by a corpse on the way to breakfast?
Hello. I'm just picturing someone going to breakfast and then the corpse sits up. Hello. Which reminds me of a...
Dr. Gebhardt locked the door, and until I have good reason, I won't wake him up. Something tells me that he wouldn't be amused.
No. You know, that thing about the corpse getting up reminds me of a joke that I read on Tumblr that always makes me laugh. There was a man who was a hearse driver for over 15 years. He decided to switch to being a taxi driver. On the first night of his shift, a woman tried to tap the driver on the shoulder to change directions, and he screamed. That always makes me laugh. Because he was so used to his old... Anyway. Let's see. I don't think there's anything left in Legrand's cabin, but... What am I supposed to do now? I'll go up and talk to somebody, see if there's anything else that I missed. Because I can't go back to talk to the person under the deck. Hey, dude.
The death of his mistress doesn't really bother Inch. He's only worried about his own future.
It do be like that. You're doing absolutely fine. Thank you. I still think this butler kind of looks like a monkey. Is it just me? I think it's just the way the way his jowls are kind of set. It reminds me of like a really grumpy cartoon monkey. I mean, if he's a cordial corpse, no complaints. I'm trying to think of something. Like, the only thing that's popping into my head are jokes about necrophilia. Let's see. Look at the coffee.
Excellent.
Oh, it's for me.
That's just what I needed.
I thought maybe,
Coffee is not bad at all, but 1 cup is enough.
I would disagree about coffee. I don't like coffee. But yeah, liking a corpse is not I guess liking a corpse is necrophilia. I was gonna say, if he's a cordial corpse, no complaints. And I was like, oh. Quite the argument over there, too. Alright. Hey, dude!
I'm sure Captain DeConti wouldn't mind a chat, but I don't think he can help me at the moment.
Yeah, no. I'll talk to Lady Westmacott. She might have things to say.
Lady Westmacott.
Her bun is kind of shaped like an
may I
eyeball.
bother you for a moment?
By all means, Mr. Zellner.
Hello.
Did Miss Miller cope with all the excitement?
I think so. But what happened on the train was quite a shock for her. She wouldn't be able to go on if something happened to Matthew.
She's worried about him.
He's all she has. It breaks her heart that he lives at a boarding school and can't always be with her. But she sets her wishes and needs aside so that he can get a good education. That's her way.
Where's Matthew's father?
Gone. Run off. Ran away from his problems again. He drank a lot. More and more after each setback. It's better for both of them this way.
Throw the man away!
She couldn't have borne
Throw
it.
him away!
She wanted to stick by him.
Into the
She felt with
garbage!
her family over him. They couldn't understand her. And when he left her,
Throw
ground
the whole man
opened
out.
up beneath her feet. For 2 weeks, she was as good as dead. If she didn't have Matthew, she'd be dead.
You seem to know a lot about it. I mean, about the time before Miss Miller began working for you.
I have my reasons.
And Matthew.
I watch her sleep.
Do you care
I
as
watch her
deeply
sleep.
about the children of your other employees?
If you fail with your own child, you hope to do better with others, Constable.
Oh. Ow.
And the idea to send Matt to a boarding school...
Was mine. Matthew idolized his father and blamed his mother for the fact that he wasn't around anymore. I was afraid the situation would escalate if he had to live on a country estate alone with his mother and some old people. I think I was right. He quickly made friends at boarding school. He's popular, well-liked, a real athlete according to his teachers, and his relationship with his mother has improved as well. He's headed in the right direction.
Okay, the chat just like vanished. I don't like that. Somebody speak into the ether. Let me know that you're still there. Cause my chat box just turned black. I'm gonna try closing the dock and then speaking from beyond. Thank you. Yes, I reach you from beyond the ether like that one painting with Adam and God. Just like bringing my finger out. What if... Which one of us is which, though? I don't know, because my brain started thinking about it like, what if, like, as their fingers got closer, God turned his hand into, like, E.T.'s finger? And then, you know, went E.T. I don't know. Just God having a sense of humor like that. Which one of us is which, though? I cannot claim myself to be God, nor would I want to. That's too much responsibility. The benevolent Dandalia reaches out to us poor, ignorant chat with her wisdom. Thank you. My wisdom, though, is more swearing and fart jokes, so I don't know how much that counts.
Miss Miller told me that you have a valuable manuscript with you.
That is correct.
An unpublished Part 2 novel. The manuscript must be worth a fortune.
Oh, it's not just any Part 2 novel. I wrote it 20 years ago, but it will only be published after my death. It's Part 2's last case. Maurice Part 2 dies.
You're going to kill him off?
I already have. And I enjoyed it.
Madam.
I was so sick of writing one Part 2 novel after another. I was keen to stick a knife in his guts. And so, 20 years ago, I did. Of course, I didn't want to disappoint my fans, so I let him solve case after case. But at least I was certain that he'd never escape me, that in the end, I would get him.
I understand. Let's just
Oh.
hope that this novel remains unpublished for many more years. I have to be going, Lady Westmacott.
Please keep me informed, Constable Zellner.
Of course.
Okay, I don't... Apologies. It's my rumbly tummy. No, So apparently, there are some people working on the fence, and they must be right outside my window. Let's just pretend that I have horrendous gas, shall we? I'm so sorry. Because if it's showing up on the reading and it is abysmally loud to me, that must have been very loud to you guys, because I don't think I had the noise gate set high enough so you wouldn't hear that. Ugh. Did you hear that rumbling? I can't imagine that you guys didn't.
Mr. Kreutzer clearly feels uneasy. But does Legrand actually think
This is my
it's the
hell.
Raven?
What even is that?
Legrand is absorbed
Are they
in
using-
interrogation. He still seems pretty annoyed. The violinist seems to be bearing the brunt of it.
Oh goodness, do I need to start this? Do I need to end the stream? I may need to end the stream. Oh gosh. My family and I did not line things up very well at all. Oh goodness, do I need to end this? I might need to end the stream if this continues. Cause it's like, I think it's located literally behind the room I'm in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does it sound really loud to you guys? That's my question. I would guess it does.
Mr. Kreutzer clearly
Based on the
feels
levels.
uneasy. But does
Based on the
Legrand
levels.
actually think he's the Raven?
It's as loud as I am. So I will put a delay on my stream and I will start streaming again later in the evening if they've left or if it's like quieted down. So I'll pick this back up. Actually, hold on just a bit. I'm going to actually look out the window and see where they are and what they're doing. I will be right back. I'll kind of investigate, and I'll ask my parents and like ask how long is it going to be. So, I'll be right back. Oh, forgot to mute my mic. Okay, so basically, I did not, when I was making my schedule, I wasn't really conferring with anybody. I tend to try to make my own choices, but we have had people working on our fence in the backyard. I thought they were done because they were just doing the weekend, but apparently my dad also asked them to fix the fence. Not the fence, but the gate. The gate is literally right next to where my room is. Not my room, but the computer room. It's literally right there. So you're hearing industrial sounds of them using probably like an electric drill and like some nail guns and stuff. Where it's basically, he's almost like 2 yards away from me. Like 2 meters or whatever the flip. Like he's right there. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more minutes of actual silence, because it sounds a little bit quieter now. But if it continues, I will either stream later tonight after they've left, or I will stream in the morning tomorrow to make up for this. And I'll make a post about it. If you want to be more caught up on like what I'm doing, like schedule changes and things like that, there's my Discord, and this is my Tumblr. I forgot to make a hotkey for that. I have to write it down like a savage. But I do schedule changes and stuff to the Discord. Yes, it always makes me happy. But it sounds like, at least for now, there's a bit of a gap. So maybe he screwed all that he needed to. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. Okay. Oh, it's like right here.
Legrand will attend to the interrogations, and I'll handle the investigation. I won't talk to him again until I'm ready to present the murderer.
Enter the afterdeck. Alright. Where on earth would the bullet be? Like, I would expect it to be in Inspector Legrand's office. Okay, so go to the side deck. I'm still hearing lots of industrial sounds. So I think I need to end the stream, because this is like a good stopping point as well. Because I'm looking for the spare bullet. So I hate to do this though, because I was really excited to stream. I'll stream as soon as I can, but I know that sometimes things just don't turn out the way you want them to, and that's okay. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Jeez. Okay. Bye, everybody. You know what? Well. Alright. So, I hope you guys have a good time. Bye.